Hello Cancer, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your Faery Oracle reading for June 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the cards, Cancer. It won't resonate with everybody. It's a general reading, so it will resonate with some who watch this video, this reading. But if it doesn't resonate with you, then leave it for somebody else. But in any event, I'm going to give a final shuffle to the Animal Spirit Oracle cards, just to start your reading off and see what they have to say. Just take a couple of cards and get straight on with your reading. So first of all, we've got White Raven Spirit, and this says trust in magic. Fantastic, lovely card to start. So there's something quite magical, I feel, that's going to be happening or is happening around you. And White Raven Spirit wants you to trust in the magic that's coming or that's around you. Lovely. It's a lovely way to start, isn't it? And then we've got Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. So another lovely energy. So certainly the universe, the energies are operating in your favour at the moment, Cancer. So let's see where this is going. So trust in the magic and the abundant universe will provide. So open up to what's coming in for you and what's around for you, Cancer. Lovely. So final shuffle of the Faery Oracle cards by Brian Froud. So we have the heart of your reading, Cancer, what the challenges are, what's in your power ×2, possible outcome, and then something else that the your guides would like to say to you at this time. Right, and then at the bottom of the deck we have Gocha. Gocha is about having to face something that we don't particularly want to face, want to see. This is a bit of a revelation, something, it may be news that you hear or something you become aware of that takes you back a bit, you know, a little bit of a surprise or a shock to a greater or a lesser degree. So it's just something that you'd like to close your eyes and not look at it. It's that sort of an energy. So I'll just put it to one side and let's see where this is going. It may be a clearing of some sort, ready for some going forward in a new direction perhaps, but we'll see. So I'm just going to get some clarifiers now, because certainly there's something about trusting in the magic and the abundant universe will provide, but sometimes when that happens, then the universe takes something away because it's standing in the way. There's a block to going the way the universe is wanting to take you. But let's see. So I'll just pop these cards down on top as clarifiers. Okay, at the bottom of the deck this time we've got Mike the Mayancer. And Mike the Mayancer, this is about looking for the signs that are around you. So there's something, little signals, some signs, trying to get your attention. But you see, as with Mike the Mayancer, he's just preoccupied. He's in a world of his own, really. So he's not taking any notice of what something is trying to tell him. And the thing is, if he doesn't hear the small signals, the small signs, if he doesn't see the small signs, then they get louder and bigger. So this is about, you know, something happening around. And you see, if these signals, the hints, the signs, whatever it is, are not being heeded, then this energy comes in, something bigger. So let's see where we're going with that. That's interesting. At the heart of your reading, yes, we've got topsy-turvy and laced moon's daughter. And topsy-turvy is about a different perspective, differing perspectives. Now, this may be about your perspective or your need to change your perspective on something, the way you're looking at something. Or it could be that people around you, you've all got different perspectives. You all see something differently. But this is about differing perspectives, looking at something in a different way. Perhaps acknowledging other people's perspectives, perhaps. How other people feel about something. And is that what the meander is saying? You know, listen to what other people are saying. Laced moon's daughter, so light is going to be shed on this area. Light is going to be shed on something that's going to cause, bring a different way of looking at something forward, or highlight a different perspective. So what's the challenge to that? Well, the challenge is the loom and fluff the footer. The challenge is the loom is giving unconditionally, being open to give unconditionally. It can sometimes be about being open to receive unconditionally also. But this energy is a challenge for you at this time. Fluff the footer is about being grounded, a need to ground yourself, a need to stay grounded and not to, you know, go away in your mind or in your energy, not to sort of fly off in your energy and your mind. So it's important to keep grounded. But that's a challenge for you at this time. Keeping yourself grounded, not, you know, allowing yourself to go off in flights of fancy, if you like. But so keeping grounded, keeping your feet firmly on the ground with a situation. And that's to do with being open, being able to give unconditionally, as well as receive unconditionally. But these are the challenges for you at this time, Cancer, for some of you. Because light is being shed on a certain perspective or a different way of looking at something. And the challenge to that is being open to give unconditionally and keep your feet firmly on the ground. So what's in your power? Well, we have She of the Crowash and the collection of pixies. She of the Crowash is very much the feminine principle. Being open to receive the energies, very feminine, you know, caring, nurturing energies, being creative, fertile, being open for abundance coming in. So it's very much a feminine principle here. And also the feminine principle is about being able to give of yourself, you know, as well as being open to receive, which is a very similar energy, isn't it, to the loom here. That was a challenge for you. So it's saying it is within your power to tap into these energies. And the clarifier is the collective of pixies. The collective of pixies, this is about everyday chores that need doing, mundane things that need seen to, that we can't avoid. But what the collective of pixies says is, make light of it. Make light of it. Dance and sing as you're doing the vacuuming, as you're washing up. Try to lighten your energy as you do these everyday chores, or whatever it is that needs attending to, that we can't avoid. So that's the clarifier here for She of the Crowash. You know, so as you are in with nurturing, caring, being productive, which are all lovely energies, beautiful energies, but at the same time, you know, seeing to the mundane day-to-day chores that need doing, and just try to lighten your energy at the same time. It could be something to do with, because it's not gender specific, but it could be something to do with, you know, what, you know, feminine responsibilities, perhaps female responsibilities, or female energies, you know, that are very powerful, very strong, but very creative, aren't they? Very nurturing and creative energies, that are very powerful, very strong, very meaningful, and perhaps, you know, that it's these energies that we want to be focusing on, Cancer, and we, you know, to the exclusion of other chores that need doing, if you like. So it could be something to do with that for some of you, Cancer, just to be aware of. So that's within your power. What else is in your power? Well, we have the Bodacious Bodak, and we have Singer of Transfiguration. So the Bodacious Bodak is, I suppose, it's a little bit on the lines of what we've just been talking about with the collective of Pixies and She of the Croash. The Bodacious Bodak, he is the meddler. If he comes in and sees that something's not been finished, something needs finishing off, then he will do it. But he won't do it in the same way that you would. He will do it, but it will be all over the place. So, for an example, you've washed up and you've left the dishes out. You've not put them away. This is just a silly example, I know, but the Bodacious Bodak would come in after you'd gone to bed, and he would think he was being helpful and would put everything away, but he would put it in all sorts. He wouldn't put it in the place that you would have put them away. They will be all over the place. You will never find them again, probably, but he will feel he's being helpful. So the message of the Bodacious Bodak is just to sort your affairs out, basically, deal with what needs dealing with and complete what needs completing, because if not, somebody else will step in and do it, or it will get sorted in a way that you're not happy with because it needed to be done. And the Bodacious Boda will do it, you see. So it's just finishing off, putting something away, sorting something out that needs doing, so you can do it your way, basically. And then the Clarifier is a Singer of Transfiguration. So this is the phoenix rising up from the ashes. This is reinventing yourself, I feel. You know, this is a time of change, time of transformation. Things are changing, probably within you and around you. And because this energy is happening, it's important that you sort things out, complete things, deal with what needs to be dealt with, because this is a time of great change. Don't leave anything dangling, unfinished, ready for going forward in this new direction. And I think if we come back to Mike the Meander, who's saying, look, you know, what is it you need to be aware of before it gets to this stage, the Gocha stage, when things are raised to the ground, you know, when the revelation comes in, things suddenly crash down in front of us. You know, it's that sort of an energy. All right, so it's looking, you know, dealing with it. Look for the signs. What is it that needs attention? Because there's a great time of change happening around you. Don't forget to deal with the everyday matters, the small things that need your attention. So, possible outcome here, we have Lease of the Shadows and we have the Maiden. Now, Lease of the Shadows, this says that there is a time or a time on the way that you're going to be ready for facing something from the past. Something, a trauma perhaps from the past. Something that was very difficult for you, that you've blocked out for some of you, that you've not felt able to deal with, to face. And at least the shadow saying you are going to be able to. You're going to be able to deal with it. Because whatever it is, it will be holding you back. And I feel that may be something to do with the signs. You're starting to see the signs. Great changes happening within you, and the signs are around you, and it's just, you're not going to be able to ignore them any longer. Light is going to be shed on a need to change a perspective of some sort, or to consider a different perspective. Because the Maiden, this is something new. There's a new beginning in some area, an opportunity of a new beginning, a new start. And this is around you, but it's just something from the past needs facing, needs dealing with, for some of you, Cancer. So what do your guides want to say to you now? Well, we have the Green Woman and we have the Singer of Intuition. So the Green Woman, this is about tapping into your wild side, your authentic self. You know, stripping the layers of conformity away and tapping into who you really are. So whether that's going out and walking bare feet in nature, if it's safe to do so. Certainly tuning in with nature. But it's about your nature also. Perhaps it's time, you know, to let your nature come to the fore. You know, what is it that makes you happy? What is it that you enjoy doing, as long as it's safe for you to do so, and safe for others, and doesn't harm yourself or others? You know? So just tapping into that wild side of you. Now, the Singer of Intuition. So this is, you know, what is it your intuition is telling you? So your intuition from the authentic part of you is trying to tell you something. Your intuition about a situation, all right, it's trying to tell you, it's wanting you to open up who you are and tap into your intuition. What is it your gut instinct or your second sight is now trying to tell you? What is it the universal energies, perhaps the earth energies in particular here, are trying to say to you now about a situation? And it's not turning your back on it. Don't ignore it, because there's something trying to speak to you. Something is trying to speak to you. So believe in magic. The abundant universe will provide, and the universe is certainly speaking to you, Cancer, through this reading, I feel. It's about light being shed on a perspective of some sort. Being open, the challenge for you being open to give, you know, giving, and also being open to receive unconditionally. And the need to remain grounded, keep your both feet on the ground, that's a challenge for you at the minute. And then the feminine principle, the feminine energies that are very powerful for you, very strong and very beautiful, but there's also a need to get on with the nitty-gritty, you know, the chores that need doing, things that need doing, and try to make light of it. But the bodacious Bodak, there's definitely things that need sorting out. Otherwise, somebody else will do it, and they won't do it in the way you want it doing, because there's a great change, you know, things are changing within you, I feel, and around you. So look for the signs. Don't let the signs get that big, so big that something comes crashing down. So it's heeding the signs now that are around you, that are trying to nudge you into being aware of something. And it could well be this Elise of the Shadows energy. That's what this could all be about, that facing up to something from the past that needs facing because of this new beginning that's happening around you. Right, could we have 2 final messages, please, for Cancer? 2 final messages for Cancer, please. Two final messages for Cancer, please. Here we are then, Cancer. We've got infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So beautiful, lovely energies. And it's being ready to capture this abundance as it's coming in. Beautiful, infinite abundance. So it's continual, you know. Continual abundance of some sort is pouring into your life. And plenty of something. And then stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure, and there you are leading the way, shining your light, you know, leading the way in the direction you want to go. And you are strong beyond measure. Cancer, whatever this is on the table, you are more than capable of dealing with this and managing it, because it's a time of great change. Lovely, lovely messages, lovely energy for you, Cancer. I hope you've found it meaningful for you, and it's been supportive in some way. But good luck going forward, Cancer, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.